First Minister, on the weekend there were a series of incidences where ambulances could not turn up to critical instances. Ben Simons, 22-year-old, was laying on a football pitch in Kevin Cribu with a serious back injury. His mother said at the time that there was a disgraceful wait involved, 5 hours, and that the system is broken. Do you agree with his mother?
So I agree that the Welsh Ambulance Service is under enormous pressure. It'll be under far greater pressure when his party is finished cutting the budget of the health service, as Jeremy Hunt has said he intends to do. Yes, you can groan and you can moan, but the responsibility lies where it lies, and people out there understand that too. Let him just reflect for a moment on what will happen to ambulance services in Wales when we face the cuts to the health service. Unbelievable. But cuts to the health. Yeah, look, I know. You think by making a lot of noise that you distract people from your responsibility. Believe me, you absolutely do not.
I, unlike you, First Minister, have never voted to cut a health budget. You have, First Minister. Your party has been running the health service here, which the ambulance service is an important part of, for the last 23 years. Another incident that happened in Merthyr Tydfil, where a patient was left on the floor after a 15-hour wait. A 15-hour wait where the individual's daughter said, and I'll quote her words, they're not my words, they're her words, "In Wales, we are like a third world country when it comes to healthcare. I am sure Andrew Bevan would be turning in his grave." They're not my words. They're someone whose father was rolling around on a floor for 15 hours. You have been responsible for the health service here in Wales for 23 years. You voted to cut the health budget here in Wales. You can throw your pen down, First Minister, but you are responsible. What are you going to do about it?
Llywydd, I understand the pressure that the Conservative Party is under. I understand how difficult it must be for the Leader of the Opposition to come here and ask questions today. But don't let him believe that by shouting at me, he will persuade anybody outside this chamber that his responsibility, I've not heard ever a single word from him assuming responsibility for the actions of his government. Let's hear it from him next time. Yes, he supported Liz Truss. We know that. We know that. He's partly responsible for the mess we're in.
You are the First Minister. You haven't said once in response to my two questions the solution that the government is proposing to take this pressure out of the ambulance service and allow them to get on with the job that they do, which is a fantastic job when it works correctly. What I want to leave this chamber understanding is what the roadmap from the Welsh Government is as we go further into the winter months to alleviate these problems so that Andrew Bevan will not be turning in his grave, and a government that is responsible for the health service has a solution to the problems that Mr Morris and other families are feeling day in, day out.
What do those people face? They face cuts to their pay because of the policy of your government, and now they face cuts to the budget that the health service itself will have at its disposal. It is shocking. It is absolutely shocking to me that you think that you can turn up here this afternoon with a mess that your party has made to the budgets of this country, to the reputation of this country around the world, that you promise those people that there will be more to come, and you think you turn up here this afternoon and claim some sort of moral high ground? What sort of world do you belong in?
Can we stop pointing? Can we take a moment here?